Glad you're here, but Shannon, I will start with you. Do you like Kobe saying this?
Well, I don't have a problem with him saying it. And the sooner is if Kevin Durant leaves. The later is if he stays. We know that. Look, Kobe is Laker through and through. He played 20 years, Skip, and Kobe still's not 40 years of age. So for the better part of over half his life, he's been a Laker. So we know how he feels about this. But here's what's going unnoticed. This old Kobe talking about LeBron, because he knows what's there. He could talk about Rob Pelinka's done a great job of having cap space and room, and the young guys. Take LeBron off that team. Kobe ain't talking like this. See, that guy right there that everybody been talking about, you know, Kobe paying his due, his respect, his proper respect.
To Pelinka?
No, to LeBron. Let me ask you a question.
How? Explain that, what you mean.
If you think LeBron was not there, Kobe talking like
Oh,
this?
no.
That's the respect that he's giving him.
Well, you had to reach for that.
I ain't got to reach for nothing. I ain't got to reach for nothing, Skip Bayless.
But isn't he reaching? Kobe's reaching. Because like you said, this is not a championship team.
No, not even
This
close.
is not a championship team. And all that talk about the patience with the young guys and them developing, that's hogwash. This is not the team.
LeBron nor Kobe was patient.
Right. They can be good, but they can't be a championship team. We know the formula for LeBron to win a championship. It's to have a second superstar.
Super.
Who can go get his own stuff. But Kyrie and Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
And then some shooters, some role-playing shooters around him. So, like you said, if Kevin Durant goes there, it should be a wrap. Right? But
It's a wrap on both ends, Northern California and Southern California.
I agree. I agree if Durant goes to the Lakers.
Okay.
I don't think Golden State is done if Durant leaves. And that's the interesting thing. Look, first of all, I think they'll be incredibly motivated if Durant leaves to get back, to show, let's get back to that 73-win team, that team that won a championship. You know they feel they should have won 2 rings.
Right.
Okay? So they'll be motivated.
Thought it should be 4 straight instead of 3 out of 4.
And here's the thing, though. That team did not win 73 in the championship just because they had superior talent. Like, if you put LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love on one side, and Steph, Clay, and Draymond on another, you're picking this group every time. Am I wrong? LeBron, Kyrie, and
Yes,
Kevin
absolutely,
Love.
yes.
But it was the chemistry. It was the way they played. It's their shooting ability, their strength in numbers, depth, all that. So I don't think they would be done. If Durant goes to the Lakers, I think he and LeBron would be unbeatable. But if he goes somewhere else, then I think, let's say he goes to the Clippers. I think the Clippers, I think the Lakers, I think the Warriors. Like, you'd have several elite teams that could win it. So I don't think the Warriors will be done if Durant leaves. And I think Kobe is competitive. And I know he probably wishes he could have competed against that Warriors team like when he was in his prime and some of his great teams. But look, unless the Lakers get that second guy, they're not winning the championship.
So is it possible Kobe's coming out of retirement to play for this team? Is that what he's saying?
No,
a lot of people in L.A. think that. Do you really? No,
I don't.
You saw the last 3 years before he retired.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, his
he
body
could come out of
broke down.
retirement for like a game or 2.
So you always have to be leery when a superstar, an ex-superstar, is at a team event featuring season ticket holders, and he's speaking to he's preaching to the choir, right? Because he's being interviewed by a Laker broadcaster, speaking to the fans, and he's telling them exactly what they want to hear. Now, have I been impressed with this Laker team? Do I think this Laker team could shock this world this year? I give it a long shot chance, way more than I did. Before the year, I gave it no chance. But I just want to say a couple of quick things. This team is 9th in defensive efficiency, and I thought it was playing no defense in the preseason.
With
And
LeBron.
LeBron James, let me finish. To his point, because I always rub it in, LeBron finished last year 318th in defensive individual win shares. He's 30th right now. So he is playing some defense. He is committing to both ends of the floor. In fact, it's taking a little away from his offense because his PER is way low for his career numbers. He's 8th in PER. Usually he's battling for 1, 2, 3.
Top 1 through,
yeah.
Top 3.
So he is sacrificing some offense to commit to the defensive end. I don't know if that's Magic whispering in his ear. I don't know if Lucas challenged him. I don't know. Maybe he just took it upon himself to say, we can't do this unless I show these kids how to play defense. And Kuzma is responding because he's starting to really defend at a pretty high level.
And remember how poorly they started the year defensively. So
Just terrible.
over the last, after the first 2 weeks of the
probably
season,
10
they probably
games.
really been playing maybe top 5 defense.
Great.
So the wild, wild west, the deep west, has suddenly turned into the weird, weird west because so many teams that are now out of the playoffs as we speak have issues where I didn't know Jimmy Butler. I didn't know how that was going to play out with the T-Wolves. Are they still pretty good? Yeah, they're still pretty good. And they waxed Houston last night, held Houston at 29 points in the second half. And now Houston's got all kinds of issues going on. They can't defend anymore. They lost their defensive sort of identity. And I look at my Spurs. They lost DeJounte Murray. They don't have a point guard. So it's
they
hard
lost
on
Kawhi. Because Kawhi did it.
No, if they had DeJounte Murray, trust me, they would be a playoff team. But I told you before the year, that's a huge loss because he was an elite defender at point guard.
See, the difference is, if they had DeJounte Murray, they'd be a playoff team. They had Kawhi, they'd be a title.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You do.
I don't.
Doesn't know.
I did notice that Toronto lost at home last night. For Western
Skip,
Conference.
that's unnecessary, Skip.
It's not
They're 20 and 5 now. 20 and 5.
They lost to the Denver Nuggets.
Harris
That's
is
interesting.
Jokic had a triple-double, too.
Yeah.
But, Skip, the thing that concerns me about the Lakers is two things. Glaring, and they're glaring, and they happen on a nightly basis. Free throw shooting and turnovers.
Glad you brought that up. LeBron's now down to 71%, 3%.
Skip, I'm trying to make a point.
He bet me another case.
Skip,
the
I'm
guy
trying
knew
to
that he's going to be
80%.
80 plus.
Skip, I'm trying to make
Why do you do that?
Skip, I'm trying to make a point.
Your pride just gets the best
I'm
of you
trying to
every
make a
time.
point right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Why they can't be serious contenders. You can't turn the ball over 15, 20. One night they had 24 turnovers. They shoot, as a team, they shoot 56%, 60% sometimes on a nightly basis from the free throw line. You can't be a serious contending team with those two glaring issues on a nightly basis. It's just not going to happen.
You do, though, believe, right? They could be, as Skip was saying about the West, it's a mess.
Oh, they could be a 2 or 3.
They could be, like, at the
2 or 3 seed.
Whether it's the second best record in the league, who knows if they're. I don't really care about the second best record in the West. That doesn't mean you're the second best team.
Right.
But I do think they have as good a shot as anybody else in the West of getting to the conference finals.
Yeah.
If they can avoid Golden State in the early
first or
round,
second round, yeah.
who's better? Like, I would pick them over Denver in the playoffs. I would pick them.
Close.
I certainly pick
Close
them over.
call.
Well, but LeBron should be the difference.
LeBron.
He should be.
He should be the difference.
In that matchup, I agree.
And
He
we-
is by far the best player
And
on
we
the court.
do the
Now,
Grizzlies.
Denver's got depth. They got a lot of nice, pretty good
They
players,
do.
and they got one real good.
Jokic, I don't think Jokic has that dog, that
No.
aggressive, I'm going to take over, right?
Well, what happened here at Staples? Lance came in and just took that game over. In the
Stop
fourth quarter.
saying that.
Well,
LeBron
he did.
delivered.
He
That
did
triple
not.
dub.
I'm sorry, Lance took that game.
And you know we do what you call them. We do the Clippers.
over.
Do them.
They're going to be,
Well,
they'll be better
wait
at
a
the end of the
second.
day than
The
the Clippers.
Clippers are 16-7, tied for the top spot in the West.
And the Grizzlies.
What did I
The
tell you
Grizzlies
before
will
the
be
year
done.
started?
Yeah, you did.
LeBron's team is going to be the second best team in LA.
Never
Do
happened.
you think at the end of the year the Clippers will be better than the Lakers?
I think they got a shot
Like in
because
the
they're
playoffs?
so deep. And hey, Tobias Harris is going to be an all-star.
He's got a
He
great
is
shot.
playing.
He was Western Conference Player of the Month.
You know
West-
what?
Yeah. and the
I
West is
watched the
tough.
whole game last night. They were at New Orleans, and New Orleans is pretty tough at home.
Julius Randle.
And they got him. They got him in
Yeah.
the end.
Julius
And
Randle was
Lou
unbelievable.
Williams is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
And
He just
Gallinari's playing
It's
well, too.
unbelievable. But
If he
Lou
just
Williams
can
comes
stay
in and
healthy.
he's making shots where I say, how's that go in?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
he got a great-
that's what they got.
He
They're
might got the
tough.
second greenest light to Steph Curry.
He might.
But
Yep.
how many times have we seen a team without a superstar go deep in the playoffs? It just rarely happens.
Yep.
Rarely.
They got it. Hey, that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he's pretty
Yeah,
good. We had
they-
Doc on the show talking about he
Okay.
is a long 6'6" point guard.
Okay,
He
and
is legit long.
Okay, Skip, at the
Yep,
end of
he
the day,
is.
all that
Yep.
sounds good, and Doc
Yep.
did an unbelievable job.
He's done a great
Doc,
job.
Doc is good, and Doc came on the show, Chris.
He
He
did.
was,
Has,
he was unbelievable.
Yep.
But which one of those teams got LeBron and which one doesn't? Because that's the team that's going to go furthest in the playoffs.
That's
Well,
the truth.
the Lakers got LeBron at the free throw line late in the game.
Oh,
so
my
I don't
goodness,
know.
Skip,
I think that-
stop!
What, isn't that a
He'll be
liability?
shooting them better by then.
Oh, really?
He will be shooting
I
them
sure
better.
hope so.
Not 80%, but he'll be
He
shooting
goes
them better.
80. He goes to 80.
But didn't I just bring up a liability? You talk about free throws in general. I'm talking about late game clutch free throws. I'm covering my eyes.
Let me ask you a
don't
question.
know.
We're not even getting to that free throw because he hitting them threes.
Oh,
he hitting
really?
them threes from Vallejo. You see him pull up? Where he pull it up from, Chris?
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Vallejo, that's
Yeah.
far. That's,
Yeah,
I
I
would,
mean,
and
that's
I
like
think
that's like 2/3 of the state, right?
I
Pull it
think
up.
in your heart of hearts you agree with this though. At the end of the game, I don't want to see a step back three.
Thank you.
You know you agree with that.
He does.
I don't
know
want
what
to see a
that fake is.
28-foot step back
Sometimes-
three. You're not
and-
Steph Curry.
It all depends. It all depends. I mean, when he got it going,
Mhm.
shoot it well. Shoot how
Okay.
you want to.
Hmm.
Go to the hole.
Look,
No.
Go to the hole.
So help me out here.
Yeah.
Which of these teams are going to catch fire? T-Wolves, New Orleans, Spurs, Houston, Utah. They're all out
None
of
of
the playoffs.
them.
Okay. I was
Out
gonna
of-
say, you know who the tough team out there is? Oklahoma City.
Okay, well they're on
Okay.
fire. They are
Great
They're all the way up
defense.
to
Okay.
15-7. They don't have Robertson back yet.
Right.
And
Like,
he,
they
he-
gonna
he
be
got
tough.
he gonna be hurt again. Y'all know Paul George can't do nothing with Bron. Now he done went to a whole lot of different locations. He couldn't do nothing with LeBron when he was in Miami. He couldn't do nothing with LeBron in Cleveland. He went to OKC.
Well, I know
do you
he
remember
did. He
that on that Tuesday night when
But-
LeBron
but-
cooked him?
Wait,
He
you're-
can't do anything with LeBron, but then you have Westbrook getting his, Schroeder,
But you
Steven
missed-
Adams.
you
They're a
missed the
tough
point
team.
about George.